Imperialism in Asia was different from imperialism in Africa. While both regions experienced European expansion, the methods, levels of control, and outcomes varied significantly. Stronger and established states. One major difference was that many Asian countries had stronger, more established governments compared to African societies. Countries such as China and Japan had long histories of centralized authority, organized bureaucracies, and established armies. This made it more difficult for European powers to take complete control. Use of informal empire. In Asia, European powers often used informal empire rather than direct colonization. This means they controlled trade and influenced political decisions without officially ruling the country. For example, in China, European nations established spheres to influence where they had special trading rights. Economic focus. Imperialism in Asia was more focused on economic gain rather than full territorial control. European countries were mainly interested in accessing valuable goods such as tea, silk, and spices, as well as gaining access to large markets for trade. Example: China. China is a key example of informal imperialism. After the Opium Wars, China was forced to sign unequal treaties that gave European countries trading privileges and control over certain ports. Although China remained independent, its power was weakened and foreign influence increased significantly. Example: Japan. Japan responded differently to imperialism. During the Meiji Restoration, Japan modernized its economy, military, and government. As a result, Japan avoided being colonized and instead became an imperial power itself, expanding into Korea and other parts of Asia. Greater variety of outcomes. Another difference is that imperialism in Asia led to a wider variety of outcomes. Some regions were colonized, while some were controlled indirectly, and others, like Japan, became more powerful nations. In contrast, with Africa, there where most of the continent was directly controlled by European powers. In conclusion, imperialism in Asia was different because of stronger governments, the use of informal empire, and a greater focus on trade. These factors resulted in more varied outcomes compared to Africa, where imperialism was more direct and widespread. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.